Good morning. If you will, we're going to begin the program, the formal program. Good morning and welcome to this very special groundbreaking event for our brand new Flight Center at Oklahoma State University. Thank you for being here and thank you for helping us celebrate this event today. My name is Stephen Wilson and I have the privilege for the last 12 years of being the Dean of the College of Human Sciences and for the last 15 months also being the interim Dean of the College of Education, Health, and Aviation. And I drive an Uber on the weekend. As you may know, our colleges are combining to create a new college, a new academic college. The first time we've done this at Oklahoma State University in our history, the College of Education and Human Sciences, which will officially launch July 1 of this year. We are excited and energized about the opportunities ahead as a new college, especially considering that we share a commitment to diverse people's well-being, the development across the lifespan, through our research, our teaching, and our service. Stay tuned for great things to come and more celebrations like this one. I'd like to take this time to recognize some special guests who have come from across the campus who have joined us here today. Blair Atkinson, thank you, Blair, who is the current OSU Alumni Association president. And I was going to say the new OSU Foundation president, but I'll say incoming because beside her is Kirk Jewell, who is the outgoing, not the old, the outgoing, both OSU Foundation president. Thank you both for being here. I'd also like to recognize members of our aviation advocate group, including Chairman Dr. David Cockrell, who I know is here. I saw him earlier. There he is, second row, who have been a vital part of this project since conducting the initial feasibility study. Let's give them all a round of applause. Thank you. Today's announcement and groundbreaking of a new flight center comes on the heels of a landmark year for OSU aviation education. I've only been in this role as interim dean for 15 months, and it's hard to keep up with this group. We have supported and encouraged. They have gone and performed. So I'd like to share just a very few of highlights. Early last year, 2019, the program was selected as a Top Hawk program, a partnership with Textron Aviation that provides our students with access to Cessna Skyhawk. We also have added 5 new Cessna aircraft, SR-20s, to our fleet, all of which are now in use at OSU. The technologically advanced Cirrus SR series boasts an impressive array of features and capabilities found in today's most advanced airliners. We established a professional development alliance with ALPA, the Airline Pilots Association, and are now one of 12 universities in the organization's outreach mentor program. The OSU Aviation Program and the OSU Flying Aggies now hold the ALPA Aviation Collegiate Education Club distinction, the first and only of the Big 12 to receive this honor. In October of 19, our Flying Aggies flight team placed first in the Region 4 National Intercollegiate Flying Association competition, securing its place for the national competition this spring. And just last month, we solidified a special agreement with the PSA airline, giving our students a direct path to the American Airlines through the PSA cadet program. What a year. Let's give them all a round of applause. This truly is an outstanding academic program, including our students and our faculty and our staff. As you know, we are already a premier destination for aviation education, and this new facility will elevate our presence and impact in the state, throughout the country, and indeed across the globe. I'd now like to invite Oklahoma State University President Burns Hargis to share a few words.
Thank you, Stephen. This is such a huge crowd. I've got a hat here, and I'd like everybody to put money in it to help support this program. And I'm pleased to see that our archival dirt is here. We've used this dirt now 5 or 6 times. The Greenwood School of Music, and the McKnight Center for the Performing Arts, and then the Endeavor Lab. Well, anyway, I want to recognize a few important guests. First, as always, the first cowgirl, Ann Hargis, is here. My boss, Calvin Anthony, OSU Regent, OSU A&M Regent. I don't know where Calvin is. We've got the mayor of the great city of Stillwater, Will Joyce, is with us. So we appreciate everybody being here. I just can't get over the size of this crowd. When I saw the guest list, I thought, this must be the invitation list. Surely this isn't the RSVP list. Well, it was the RSVP list. I think we all know the history of aviation here at Oklahoma State University. It started back in the 40s with the OSU Air Force ROTC program and the Flying Aggies. Over the years, we've trained thousands of pilots and earned a reputation as a school of choice for aviation education. So we're very excited to be able to make this announcement today. It's going to have a wide-ranging effect on us. We've doubled in enrollment just over the last couple of years. Unfortunately, before we got these new planes, people weren't getting in the air until their second semester. But this will alleviate all of that and allow us to continue to grow. Somebody that's very interested in growth in Oklahoma is the executive director of the Oklahoma Department of Commerce, who is an OSU alum, a good friend of OSU, a great friend of Oklahoma. Please welcome Brent Kisling.
Boy, thank you so much, Mr. President. We have the best university president on the planet. We do. He's like the Chuba Hubbard of college presidents, is what he is. It is an honor to get to follow you today and to be here in such a wonderful place. I also have got to introduce a friend of mine. BJ Haynes is here in the room. BJ, are you here? He's back. BJ is a pledge brother of mine. He's the first one that introduced me to the Flying Aggies. The only reason I'm up here today is because his phone didn't have a camera on it whenever we were in college. And so I am so glad that you're here today. Good to see you, Beach. And I also want to introduce Grayson Arties. Grayson is the second in command at the Oklahoma Aeronautics Commission. He's the only one here not in orange today. And please give him a hard time about that. But we have a great partnership with the Department of Commerce and with the Aeronautics Commission. They are a great supporter of aviation in our state. Let's give Grayson a round of applause as well. The reason I'm on the program today is to talk about why we're here. Why is this important? Why do we need a building like this? Why do we need a function like this at Oklahoma State University? And I'm going to start by saying I'm actually here on behalf of Governor Kevin Stitt. I'm an appointee of his as head of the Department of Commerce, and he is one of 2 governors in the United States that's a pilot. We also have a senior senator in Oklahoma, Senator Inhofe, who is a pilot. And if you've seen, he re-announced his re-election this week, and the ad has him flying upside down in his plane. He takes flying very seriously. I used to work for him. I can tell you, he does take it very seriously. But because of the 2 of them and others that support aviation in our state, it truly is the era of the airplane in Oklahoma. In the last 10 years, the aviation and aerospace industry has grown to our 2nd largest employment sector behind energy, and is continuing to grow and grow exponentially. And the reason why we have focused on it, the reason why we've tried to grow that industry and grow what's happening at the maintenance, repair, and overhaul operation at Tinker Air Force Base, which is the largest DoD MRO in the world, and the American Airlines maintenance and repair operation in Tulsa is the largest MRO commercially in the world. The reason why we're trying to grow those is because that is a growing industry. The aviation and aerospace industry is one of the fastest growing industries in the world. And the reason why is because we as human beings want to make sure that we have speed to market. We want to make sure that we get from Stillwater to Houston as fast as possible, from Stillwater to Atlanta as fast as possible, Stillwater to Dubai as fast as possible. And we want to make sure that the products that we produce and make get to those places as quickly as possible as well. But in order for that to happen, we have to have pilots. You can repair all the airplanes you want to. You can make tens of thousands of airplanes, but if you don't have people here to fly them, then the industry is going to fail. And Boeing Company, just in the last few weeks, came out with a report that said in the next 20 years, we're going to have to train 212,000 more pilots just in North America alone. 212,000 more pilots. I'm here today to say thank you and commend you, Oklahoma State University, for this investment in supporting that industry. Commend you on your vision, your foresight, and I'm honored to be a part of your day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Brent. Next, I'd like to introduce Nate Anders, who is a senior professional pilot student from Del City, Oklahoma.
All right, good morning. As Dean Wilson said, my name is Nate Anders. I'm a senior aerospace administration and operations major with a professional pilot focus from Del City, Oklahoma. This morning, I want to talk about the impact that this project will have on flight training from both a student and a flight instructor perspective. This day marks a new chapter in Oklahoma State aviation as we begin the transition from a building that was meant as a small terminal into a purpose-built, state-of-the-art building to train the next generation of aviators. Though our current building has treated us well for many years, our new building will make the flight training process more efficient for students and instructors alike. Instead of walking through the rain and summer heat to get to our flight simulators, we can simply walk down the air-conditioned hallway. We will have private debriefing rooms, allowing for students and instructors to talk after their flight and debrief free of distractions and allow for honest feedback between them. Instructors will no longer need to share desks with each other. They will have their own space, allowing them to tailor their learning environment to their own teaching style and teach ground lessons without interruptions as students and instructors come and go. The student lounge will give students a chance to study with their peers and have instructors nearby to answer their questions as they come. And students will also be able to share challenges and experiences they have had while flying and what they have learned from them as well. The Flight Center quickly becomes a second home for us aviation students. Typically, we're either in class, we're at home, or we're at the Flight Center. On a nice day, planes arrive and depart like clockwork, and that starts from sunrise until well after sunset. And all of the students who fly them start and end their instruction at the Flight Center. With our new state-of-the-art aircraft fleet, influx of aviation students, and our new Flight Center, we have the potential to be one of the best aviation programs in the nation. There is no other school that has a great athletic program, an incredible campus life, and an exceptional experiential opportunity like the Flying Aggies. I want to take a moment to thank the many people whose hard work has made this project possible. This new building will be important for all the students who enter it, and as a current student and prospective flight instructor, I couldn't be more excited for our Flight Center and the future of OSU aviation. Thank you. I'd like to invite President Hargis back to the podium.
Thank you. Thank you, Nate. Good luck in the future. Make a lot of money and give us some of it, please. I am kind of a one-trick pony, aren't I? I did just learn that our senator from here in Stillwater, Tom Duggar's here. So, Senator Duggar, thank you very much for joining us today. Well, our aviation program has grown and developed despite facilities. I mean, let's just be straight about it. We have not had the facilities we need. I always say facilities don't transform things, people do, but they have to have the platform to reach their full potential. This will enable us not only to grow our program, but to advance our technology. These transformational projects require generous donors. That's just the fact of it. And whether it's the Boone Pickens or the McKnights or the Greenwoods or the Fergusons or any of the generous alums that we have, it just doesn't happen without some great donor support. I mean, after all, Oklahoma's cut higher education percentage-wise more than any other state in the union. And so the fact that we're able to keep going in large part is because of our donors. So today we are excited and honored to recognize Linda Booker and announce a gift to name the new facility the Ray and Linda Booker OSU Flight Center. Before Ray passed away, he and Linda talked about the significance of this project. I met with them about the significance of this project. Ray was a great aviation enthusiast. He would tell the story when he was a little boy. He'd look up and see those planes flying over, and he knew what he wanted to do. His passion for flying blossomed during his time at the OSU Air Force ROTC program, tying him directly back to our aviation roots. Linda, of course, we're very sorry Ray's not here to celebrate with us, but we are grateful for your support in this incredible legacy that you're leaving in Ray's name and yours. For the entire OSU family, our deepest appreciation and gratitude for your support. Linda, would you come up and join us, please? Dean Wilson. Well, we want you to have a memory of this event. Let me get this thing. That's heavy, isn't it? This,
I love that.
That's Ray flying his plane.
That's his favorite bronze statue. We have the big one in our front yard, and he left it.
That's fantastic.
That's him.
Thank you so much, Linda. Well, thanks again to the Bookers for making this transformational gift. We hope their generosity will inspire others. And if you're not inspired, you're not going to be able to get out that door over there. So leave inspired, please, because we need a lot more help on this very important project. Thank you for being with us today. It's a great day for aviation and a great day for Oklahoma State University. And go Pokes!
Thank you, President Hargis, and thank you, Linda. With this gift, we have a facility that physically reflects the excellence, pride, and tradition by which OSU aviation education is already known. And even more, Ray's legacy will live on through OSU aviation education. Now, it's time to officially break ground on the Ray and Linda Booker OSU Flight Center. Will President Hargis and Linda Booker and President of the OSU Flying Aggies, Jacob White, and Pistol Pete, please come forward and join me in the groundbreaking.
Is everyone ready? Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, shovel!
Thank you all for being here today. What a wonderful celebration. This is so exciting to see these things come together. Construction on the Ray and Linda Booker OSU Flight Center will begin this spring, and the facility is set to officially open by the fall of 2021. Special thanks to McFarland Architects and Lipper Brothers for their partnership on this project. We invite you back for the grand opening next year. As we close this program, I'd like to invite our dignitaries and project leaders, and you know who you are, I won't go through the list, to come forward for additional photos. And I invite everyone to stay for refreshments and join us for the OSU Flying Aggies Fly-In event, which continues until about 1 o'clock this afternoon. Thank you.